Well, hello and welcome to Sunday. This is the second time I've tried to record this. The first time didn't work out so well. I had to use headphones because my lovely neighbor had his stereo up so loud I couldn't hear, and it drives me nuts. The booming is just like ridiculous. He's quiet now, so we're going to try this again. I was told by Spirit yesterday to come on today and do a special reading. Yes, the video with the stories, that's going to come up either later on today or probably tomorrow. But they wanted me to come on and do a special reading today for the collective because there are a lot of energetics going on, you might say. I've been feeling it for the last week or so, even to the point where there's so much chaos at work and just things happening there that it's like, wow, okay. And then, of course, I have to come home and listen to the guy on the other side there. And part of it is they wanted to come in to reassure everybody that we are moving in the right direction. Yes, there's a lot of chaos out in the world. Yes, there is a lot of negative energy being thrown out there, not just in the United States, but the whole world. That's one of the reasons why I work with Archangel Michael and the Pillars of Light, so we can get that taken care of and put as much light as possible as we can onto the planet. So when they said yesterday to come on and do a reading for the collective, I was like, okay, I can do that. And then, of course, what happens? Chaos ensues again, and I had to delete that video and try again. But I'm glad you made it. I'm glad I made it. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by and spending some time with me as we talk about what Spirit wanted everybody to know. And they also wanted me to let you know that there is going to apparently be a video coming out on either Friday or Saturday about the spring equinox, because that's on Friday or Saturday, depending on where in the country you are. And we're going to do a little bit of a meditation with that one, as well as talk about the spring equinox. So that'll be coming up as well. But the cards, and one of them was a jumper and the other three were regular cards. But these were the 4 cards that came up. The first one is the Wheel of Creation. The second one is the Soul Star Chakra. The third card was the Crown Chakra. As you can see already, there's a theme that came out as we're dealing with all of the upper chakra areas. And then the jumper card was the Stargate of Orion. So what other message is Spirit really trying to tell us, other than the fact that the light is going to prevail? The light is prevailing. It might not look like it quite yet, but when you talk to Spirit or you tap in and listen to your higher self, you probably keep hearing that the battle is already won. And then yet we look around out here and we're like, I don't see that. I'm seeing chaos. I'm seeing control. I'm seeing a bunch of idiots out there being idiotic. So how can the light have already won? So let's see what these cards say and what their Spirit is trying to remind us of. So the Wheel of Creation. Oh, and by the way, this is from the Native Heart Healing Oracle. That's what they told me to pick. So that's what we're using. So the wheel of creation has to do with movement, a new start, which kind of ties into, of course, what's coming up with the equinox, jumping into spring, new beginnings, new all kinds of things, and embracing change. So the Wheel of Creation mandala offers guidance for new beginnings that are on the horizon. Big winds of change are gathering momentum and will soon be felt. I'd say we are already feeling them, but yes, okay. If you choose to embrace the change and move forward with love, these winds will bring you great blessings. Additionally, this mandala comes as a reminder that as the wheel of creation spins, we are born each day anew. Within every day, there is a new tomorrow. Leave the past behind you and awaken each morning to greet yourself in the mirror with eyes of compassion and a heart that whispers, "Be true to you." And I would also add, look at yourself in the face in the mirror and tell yourself, "I love you." Exciting times lie ahead. Celebrate the now. Doing so, you will color your future brightly. Now, the key elements of the Wheel of Creation card are the rainbow ray, the solar plexus chakra, air, new beginnings, power within, freedom from past attachments, refining one's mind, and fertility. So as we get started with that, with the new beginnings, with the new start, spring coming up, I like how they do this all the time. It always just amazes me how they blend this all together. Then we jump to the soul star chakra. Step beyond your limitations, conscious creation, and reaching a peak. Ever guiding, ever loving, ever seeing presence of your soul self, welcoming you home. The soul star chakra is a brilliant stellar gateway to your divine self. This chakra has been initiated via your Akashic records as you have reached a readiness and willingness to connect with your higher self. It is time to open your soul to transcending old habits and patterns that have limited you thus far. If you already feel consciously connected with your higher self, this chakra welcomes a higher opening as you shift and align further with your soul's purpose. This mandala brings confirmation of your accelerated growth as you are now living as your light body self via a physical experience. This card indicates a time of celebration as you dance in the joy that you bring forth to this planet. As you lead the way, be a shining example of pure love by allowing your heart to sing for all to hear. As one you are, we are united. The key elements of the soul star chakra, the silver and golden rays, the highest path, divine synchronicity, the Akashic records, soul contracts, alignment, ascending beyond the human ego. Which then takes us to the crown chakra. Grounding, assessing your values, sensitivities. Be open to your wilderness. Here you will find the unexplainable raw beauty and divine guidance of who you really are. This mandala brings you the violet, silver, and golden rays of the crown chakra that connect you with universal consciousness. Your energy has aligned with that of the Council of 12, a highly evolved, non-physical team of masters overseeing the evolution of humanity's heart-centered consciousness. It is important to note this occurrence happens when one's crown and heart have expanded to activate the pure love of the Christ consciousness. This enables one to further achieve their mission, recognize your divinity, and live with it. The chakra can also signify attachment to the physical world, feelings of emotional disconnection, and a resignation to living life this way. However, you will soon begin to feel more connected and at one with yourself and with the universe. Reevaluate what is important to you in your physical world. The things you have surrounded yourself with and have come to love have fulfilled their purpose and will give way to a greater way of being. For you, this time is now. You have the ability and the tools within to access higher consciousness. Having the intention to do so is enough. The energy of this mandala is at your side during this heightened time and reminds you that the timing is perfect for those anchoring the light within the planet and for those just beginning to understand their light. Thou time is nigh. The key elements of the crown chakra card is the violet ray, the silver ray, the golden ray, brainwaves, meditation, Christ consciousness, detachment, goals, mindset, higher insight, behind the pain, and opening to healing on all levels. So then we come to the jumper, which is the Stargate of Orion. Freedom of expression, emotional intelligence, and like-minded connections. This mandala has come to remind you of the stardust that creates your very being. The Stargate within this mandala is a direct entry point to travel within the Orion constellation. Surrounding the Stargate are symbols that send forth light codes to further awaken your crystalline being. This card indicates that you are an advanced initiate on your path. By advanced, this mandala simply suggests that your physical self has become more of a light body. You may utilize this mandala to contact the Orion constellation through meditation. There are beings there who are ready and willing to assist you in your evolution, should you choose to make the journey. Finally, this mandala asks you to connect with the water elements, both physically and energetically. Connect physically by swimming in natural water sources and increasing your pure water intake. On an energetic level, there is much for you to master with the water elementals. And you can do that through meditation. Let me show you the card again, and you can visualize it as you meditate, as you're going to sleep. You can visualize it underneath your bed, or visualize it just sitting on your crown, your third eye. Put it there. And then close your eyes and visualize the Stargate. Might be a fun meditation to do. I just might try it too. And then we can see what happens. So the key elements for this card are the sapphire blue ray, your throat chakra, the water element, channeling, celestial beings, and deep sleep. So even while you're sleeping, again, visualize putting this under your bed and meditating with it as you go to sleep. And call in the star beings from the Orion constellation and see what they have to tell you, because there's a lot more information that's out there that Some of us are picking up, some of us maybe not yet. Some of us are hearing things that we're not quite sure if it's true. So we question what we're hearing, what we're seeing, but know that you are a spiritual being. You are made of pure love. So if you're struggling with the chaos that's going on in this world right now, you're struggling with the negative energy, and I mean, it can be really negative and nasty. Sorry. And working against your throat chakra. Remember to always call on your guides, your angels, the archangels, the ascended masters. They're there and willing to help you, but you have to ask for the help because they can't step in and do anything unless you actually reach out a hand. Just reach out a hand and say, hey, I need help. Please help. And then always remember to say thank you. So that is the special message that they wanted to make sure got put out today. And then, like I said, I'll be back either Friday or Saturday with the spring equinox video with a meditation probably. And remember to always walk in beauty, my friends. Always walk the sacred path of love. And if you haven't yet, hit the like and subscribe button and share the video so it reaches more people, so that it brings community more together. Because that's what we need right now. The light needs to really hold together, whether you're working with the net of light with the grandmothers, whether you're working with the pillars of light with me or Archangel Michael. However you are guided to work as a light worker, know that you are protected, know that you are guided, and know that the light always wins against the dark. It might not look like it right now because there is a lot of dark on this planet that we're eradicating, but it will happen. And we will live on a planet with more feminine energy guiding us with truth, compassion, love for everybody. So hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you in a few days. I'll get that story. The next story I think is going to probably be the 4 elements initiation, because that one was a doozy. It turned out not to be what I expected. And my friend that went with me definitely did not expect what happened. And she's no longer a friend. It scared her so much. So it's kind of a scary story. But when you walk the path of spirit, you're tested because they want to make sure you are truly anchored. You are truly listening and following through with what you're being told or asked to do. And of course, they don't tell you ahead of time what they're going to do to you. So it kind of freaks you out and scares you. And that's what that story did with me. So that is going to be the story I'm going to find and share with you guys. I hope you enjoy it. And we will see you the next time. This is Reverend Dr. Elena Skyhawk. Thank you for joining me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.